Putting down the glue, it's a good idea. You know, purple primer and glue, some messy stuff. It's a good idea to put down something. I got a piece of a pizza box so I don't make a big old mess. Make it a lot easier to clean up. You want to wear gloves, and sometimes this purple primer will get kind of stuck, or the glue lid will get kind of stuck. This one's fine. You want to avoid getting the purple primer on your gloves, because what it does is it takes off a coating of plastic. It'll actually take off, it'll melt right through the gloves. I'm going to go ahead and get the pool glue shaken up a little bit here, and then sometimes the lids get kind of glued on. Oh, this one's not bad. So sometimes you'll need a pair of channel locks to get in there. You want to make sure everything's good there, that it hasn't gotten all yucky. Anyway, what we're going to do is clean off each of the fittings here. We're going to use the purple primer inside here and here. Again, avoid getting on your gloves because it will eat right through the gloves. We've got our cardboard down to keep any stains away. So just wrap it around like so. Again, it'll take away the outer layer of the plastic and allow the glue to bond better. There's that side, and let that dry. And then we'll use our glue. I got the purple primer on my glove. You see it start to eat through the glove. Really easy to do. Well, I have two pairs of gloves on, and if you get glue and junk on it, you can peel one pair of gloves off. I'm going to go ahead and prep the next side of this purple primer. Squeeze the excess out of the little cap brush here. That side. This side here. Already pretty much dried on the first side. Okay, now for our glue, we're going to want to coat both sides. And you don't want to put this on too thick, just kind of thick enough. You don't want a big old bead in there. It'll make a not as strong of a coating, but you do want to coat both surfaces all the way. And you want to be fairly quick about it. You've got "90 seconds or so to push these together. Push them together and twist, and we'll wipe off the excess glue. Okay, so that side. Now for the other side, it's pretty much the same thing. Flip you over here. It's kind of cramped quarters to work in, but it's what I got. It is what it is. dry. About 10-15 minutes just to seat up. Actually, I can continue on with this part here. So we just kind of avoid moving it around. Oh, stretch my legs for a minute. Okay. Put you back down here. Again, purple prime. And we're going to come back later and then spray paint all this. It's not a good idea to have PVC not spray painted. When you paint it, it adds the sunblock to it. Without that, the sun will kind of eat at it. Let me show you this. Here's some PVC that hasn't been painted. So while I'm here, I'll probably come through and paint all this also. You know, make it look a lot better, as well as add some sunblock coating to the PVC, because the sun will eventually eat through there, weaken the material. Alright, little sip of coffee. And back to work. Okay, here goes the PVC purple primer. Kind of drip some down in there, and I don't want that to stay there, so I'm going to go ahead and pour that out on the cardboard here. I don't want it to eat at our glue that we just put down on the other side. Probably a lot of plumbers got more tricks for this stuff than I do. I'm a maintenance guy, not a plumber, so if you want to share some of those tricks and tips in the comments below, that'd be great. I'm sure there's some things that can be improved on. But this is the basics. Okay, so I got my purple primer going. We'll let that dry. You can see how the purple primer dripped in there. I didn't like that too much. Dump that out quick. Also, perhaps I could have pushed that particular pipe in a little bit more to make it seat right up against the edge, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I've definitely seen worse. Seen better too. Okay. Looking at the directions here. Let's see how long it says to wait before. And it doesn't tell you. So I guess it's up to you to use your judgment about how long to wait before. But it dries pretty fast. So we're dry there. Ready for some glue. Again, coating both sides. And avoid pooling the glue. Too much glue drips down in there, that's not good. We want really just the glue to be on our mating surfaces. We don't want it to go into our spa or our pool. So to fit these together and then squeeze and turn about a quarter turn. There we go. And then clean up our glue up here. We've got a nice, beautiful union there. And we're all glued together on that part. We can let those parts dry, or we can continue on. I'll be dry fitting up the next section, and I'm taking a look at exactly how the pipe needs to line up. You can mark both sides with a Sharpie or a pen when it is lined up. This one's got a second knife that's going to go on it. I'll show you that here. The 90 is going to come over like so. So I'm just going to line up 2 lines. Can go on the back and the front, just giving us an idea of where this needs to line up. So I just marked it so that we can line these up when we glue this up, make it a little easier. Okay, so taking it back over here. Okay. And I probably should have noted which one goes towards the back, so this one seems to have like a little A on it, so that's going to be the back one. And so I'll add a little indicator so that these can both line up there, and that'll indicate how they line up. Pretty straightforward.